Imagine a life where everything is always organized. The temperature is exactly how you like it. Food appears in the fridge, and with a tap on a button, it's already on your doorway waiting for you to pay. You never have to grab a spear, go for a hunt to get a food on the table. You never have to sweat, and never have to face a person who disagrees on you. To the most people, that sounds like a dream. But this is actually a nightmare that controls your life, slowly and silently. Today we live in the most comfortable era in the human history. We always manage to control the heat and the cold, and also the hunger that killed our ancestors for the thousands and thousands of years. But in doing so, we have created a new problem. We are comforting ourselves into the fact that you won't try new things, take risks, or facing certain situations. We are losing our strength, our focus, and our mental health. Today I want to talk about why comfort is your greatest enemy and how can you break free from this nightmare. So to understand why we are struggling today, we have to look back at where we came from. For 99% of the human history, life was like a battle. Our ancestors, the ancient people, live in the world of survival, and their main goal is to stay alive. If you want to eat, you have to grab a spear and go for a long run to get the food. If you want to stay warm, you have to gather supplies like branches and wood, and spend maybe 30 minutes or more to make a fire by your bare hand and a couple of sticks. If you want to see a family or relative, you guess it, walk mile over mountain, through harsh weather, thick forest, across river and more. In those times, comfort was like a rare gift. It was just a warm bed after a month of travel, a feast after a week of hunger, and a long break after harvesting a crop. Because comfort was so hard to find, humans become the toughest creature on earth. Our bodies start to adapt into the harsh environment that meant to build to handle extreme cold, long distances, and high stress alertness. Fast forward to today, we have won the battle against the nature, but because we no longer have to fight for, we have replaced physical struggle with mental anxiety. Universe 25 experiment is one of the greatest examples why comfort is dangerous. In 1960, American scientist John Calhoun built a mice utopia, a city but built for mice. He gave those mice unlimited food, clean water, no predator, thousands of nesting areas. To start, Calhoun put 8 mice into the cage. At first everything looks perfect. The mice bred rapidly, their number doubled every 2 months, and everything seems normal. By the day 135, the population grew into 6,000 mice. But then, something strange happened. The mice start to separate themselves into groups. They stop mating, while the mice that can't find a purpose start to pile up at the center. They are called the beautiful ones, because they were been kicked out or their house have claim from the dominant male. This left them with nowhere to go, so they start pile up at the center. The females stop caring for their young or abandon them entirely. Random acts of violence and cannibalism broke out. even though there was plenty of food. Eventually, the mice lost the ability to mate or care for young. This led to the extinction of the colony, not because of the lack of supplies, but because they grow up so comfortable that they forgot to face challenges. So when we remove the vibe from our life, the struggle that gives us purpose, we begin to fall apart just like those mice. So if comfort is so dangerous, why do we keep choosing it? It's because our brain is an old machine living in a new world. Our brain has one main job, is to keep you alive. In the ancient world, staying alive meant sitting down whenever you could to save some energy, eating as much food as possible because you didn't know when the next meal was coming. Because your brain hasn't realized that the world has changed. When you sit on the couch scrolling on TikTok for 6 hours, your brain thinks, great, now we are saving some energies for the hunt. It does not realize that there is no more hunt. We choose comfort because it is safe. In the short term, it feels good to say, I will start tomorrow. It feels good to eat sugar and junk food, but your brain is lying to you. It's using an old survival map for a world that no longer exists. So how do we stop? We can basically throw away our phone into a trash can, go into a forest, sharpen your spear, go for a hunt, living in a cave and trying to survive the winter. But we can practice something what I call the strategic hardship. This basically means you must put a speed bump back into your life. You have to hunt for discomfort. If you are tired, instead of taking a nap, go for a walk. Take a cold shower, not because you have to, but it proves your mind that you are the boss, not your feeling. In every single day, you should do at least one thing that you hate or feel uncomfortable. It could be a 5-minute run, or a simple conversation with stranger, or learning a new skill that you said you will start it like a year ago. When you choose to be uncomfortable, you build a shield resilience. The next time life's getting actually hard, like losing a job or breakup, you won't break because you have been practicing it. So stop waiting for life to get easy. It is already too easy. Start making it hard. Get out of your comfort zone, put down your phone, and go do something that scares you. Your future will thank you for this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, please subscribe. I appreciate it. And thank you.